In this video, I'm going to show you how I generated $2,600 USD on my $200,000 Blue Guardian account. Let's get into it. Okay, folks, very simply put, I showed up to my trading desk at the same time I do every single morning, and I was waiting for one of my two plays to play out. And my previous day high and low play is what played out, and this one happened real fast, and it's not the way it always works, but it just happened to work out. I show up to the chart. I see wick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rejections of this area. Now I was a little nervous because it was right before the opening bell, but I went for it anyways. When this candle closed, okay, so this is all I would see. This is all I see. That's what I see before the open. I jumped in with my order. So at the close of this candle, I jump in with my stop here. And it actually was insane. It went like 6R, but I was looking for a 2R, and it happened real quick, which I was actually nervous because Blue Guardian doesn't allow you to take profits under 2 minutes. But it went a little further than I'd like, and then waited for it to bounce back, and I took my 2R profit. And that was it. So again, what did I do? Showed up, same time, waited for this to meet my criteria, which was what? It was near yesterday's daily high. I got my red candle confirmation. Bonus rejections are here. Get in, don't think too much. Set your profit and target, move on. So pretty jacked about that. Keep it simple out there, folks, is my trading style, and it works for me. And thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.
Okay, folks, another trading day. This one will be a little different because I was talking to a buddy on the phone. I sat down, I had 30 seconds till the open, and I saw this. Okay, that's what I was looking at, and I knew in my gut I got to take this trade. However, it was the opening bell candle coming up, so I thought, ooh, this feels a little risky. However, look at this rejection, 2 rejection wicks, and then there's just, this is like manipulation, man. Then you got this bottle rocket like candle pushing up, but then you got a rejection of that. Like there's just a lot going on there that really felt good to take a short. And so then this candle played out, and I'll show you on the 1 minute just how it played out, because you can't see the order of that 5 minute. I mean, you have a pretty good idea, but so let's just drop a vertical line where the 5 minute candle started. I'll just show you how this played out, but just so you know my thought process, this trade was taken based off of this information. Okay, so I love wicks. So these top wicks were massive for me at a level that I already had pre-drawn from last week, so it's already been tapped into a few times, but I knew if this trade worked out and I didn't get in, I would have regretted it. Okay, so I'll just show you on the 1 minute real quick. Oh, let's put a line there. Put a vertical line. So that's where this played out. Okay, so it opens up, drops pretty quick, and then it did push back. And this was interesting. So with these prop firms, I don't know if you remember, but you have to wait. Not every prop firm, but with this prop firm, you need to wait 2 minutes until you hit your profit target. So I'm hitting my 2R. I'm up more money than I need to be, and I'm wanting to take a profit because you have to wait 2 minutes, but then you also don't want to have too big of a profit because they have a consistency rule. So it's a tug of war, and I think they know this. I'm not trying to like make out prop firms to be a crook, but I think they know this, that it's going to be hard for a trader to wait 2 minutes on his trade, but to also not let the profit go too big. If I have a massive profit, I need to now grow my total profit 5 times that. That's how this guy's, if anyone's listening to this and you trade Blue Guardian, that consistency rule, you got to be careful. You know, in a perfect world, I want my biggest day to be $1,000. They have a minimum of 5 days at 1,000, and so you could do 1,000 times 5 and then withdraw your 5 grand. You get 80% of that. If you have a day that hits 3 grand, you need to do 3 grand times 5. Your total P&L needs to be $15,000 before you can get your first payout. So you can see this tension. You just got to trade within their parameters. So anyways, I'm glad the account grew. We're just about 5 grand. I'll show you my history too, and I want to show you something. Some of these losses, these were a waste. These were not following my system. I can tell you that. It was disheartening. I got back on track and started following my system, and look, we're growing. So I'm still human. I am so far from perfect in my trading. As you can see, taking a loss that's part of my system is no problem. These were all part of my system. So anyways, that's my pitch. Stick to the system that you've chosen. The last 3 trades have been awesome. Also, I just started going to 2R, as you can see. What was this day? Oh yeah, this day was not 2R because my main system is taking trades off of yesterday's daily high, which is what? Taking a reaction off of a level. I saw a really nice reaction off of a different level, but not technically yesterday's daily high. So one could say that was bending my system rules just a little bit, but hey man. And same with this one actually. I had to act so quickly. It looked close to yesterday's daily high, but yeah, look at that. That was pretty close. So this was yesterday's daily high. See, this video I can actually do a little bit of teaching. So on the 5-minute, yeah. So before this candle happened, this is where price was. I made a rule. I could just tell by eyeballing it. It has to be within the 78% of the fib, because I had a rule that say I could short if price was at, near, or above yesterday's daily high. Well, I had to put some facts on what is near. Is this near? Is that near? Is that near? Is that near? Is that near? So you take the fib tool from there down to there. Oh, so I was eyeballing this because it was happening so fast. I could tell it was in that top 75%. So I mean, anyways, maybe you're a fib trader and all you do is trade the 78% from the daily high and low. Maybe that's your strategy. But yeah, these top wicks, I loved that. Anytime you see a move, right? Like, look at all these bottom wicks before it carried on. Look at some of these wicks before it carried on. But then you got top wicks here, and then it kind of faked you out. So they don't always work. Nice bottom wicks here before it pushed up. Top wicks would be tempting, but it faked you out. I just happened to come at that time, so it worked out. Okay, I'm gonna cut this video off. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next video.